On quite a prescient sort of slide, that building there, believe it or not, is the brigade headquarters. And if I showed that to the British and the US military, they wouldn't recognise it as such. And I guess the point here is you can spend a lot of money putting up a flashy building with air conditioning, PowerPoint images, that sort of stuff, but is it sustainable? When the money runs out, can they keep that thing going? I would posit that actually that is appropriate in that part of the world. It's functional, and more importantly, it is sustainable. So it's just a small element of, yes, we could have spent money on a brigade headquarters, but it was probably spent in a better place for a better reason. And I guess that slide is just a sort of a visual reminder of that. Identifying lessons strategic, greater balance between security and development required, 3D engagement from the outset. There was a sense that a lot of these ministries were working in sort of silos. You had the Ministry of Finance, the Ministry of Internal Affairs and the MOD, and there was a realisation that actually they should have gone working together in Sierra Leone at a much earlier stage. The point about interrelation between S&D and one thing, but what about integration? And I guess that's self-explanatory and talks about closer relationships. Socio-economic issues need to be factored in, peacekeeping and peace-building opportunities. Certainly there's a requirement to reform the security sector, but what about looking at the wider implications for protecting or promoting some of the economy issues as well, such as the diamond mine industry and also the fisheries as well. And not forgetting that this business is about supporting their peacekeeping ability is good for the military esteem and also a bit of revenue generation income as well, because they actually get paid for going off and assisting with other countries, and also raises the profile, I guess, of their military. SLR provides opportunity to tackle symptoms, but root causes must be tackled in parallel. And I think the point about sort of corruption has been made earlier on ad nauseam. The population have been worried, and I guess are still worried about a ruling elite and the corruption issues, and that's something that has to be tackled in parallel. And greater coherence within and between multilaterals and bilaterals as required. In this particular instance, the UN had people but didn't invest the money. The UK put up some money but didn't really have enough people, and really the two should have worked together at perhaps a much earlier stage. But I guess thinking back, the UN was quite wary of strong bilateral relationships and donors, so that's maybe one reason why that didn't occur. And finally, there is no sort of secret formula, but I'll leave you with some inspired words from the great Samuel Beckett, how to tackle SSR, and if you fail, well, try and fail a bit better next time. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have. Thank you for your attention. Thank you.